The Dallas Mavericks received dynamic performances from Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Doncic totaled 33 points and 8 assists, with 15 of his points coming in the fourth quarter to close out the game. Irving started off hot with 24 of his points coming in the first half, which was the most he had in a half all season. Doncic tested out the Wolves' defense early by seeing how they'd approach screening actions. He brought up Karl-Anthony Towns' man to screen and sees Minnesota tries to hedge and recover, preventing him from turning the corner to attack the paint. Doncic brings up Rudy Gobert's man to screen to take a step-back three late in the clock. On the second possession, Gobert remains in drop coverage, allowing Doncic to snake into the gap. He plays with pace, plays off two before taking a floater. Doncic shows here that he can navigate to get to his spots against Jaden McDaniels' thinner frame. Irving played out of a sideball screen without a clean lane to attack, so he moved it to Doncic, who had space to set up a spin move after attacking left before spinning back right. McDaniels does his best to pressure as Doncic plays off two, getting to a floater, but this was a good approach here. This was a really impressive play for Irving. He was blitzed with Towns in the action, hit Jones in the pocket, drifted to the corner to get it back before attacking. Playing out of a shot fake, he throws the ball out going baseline, then uses a push crossover to get to the top of the paint for a fall-away jumper. This is the value of attacking early but being under control. Jones attacks Mike Conley and draws the attention of the help defense, freeing up Irving to cut backdoor to set up a floater on the catch. Irving uses a step-up screen from Gafford that knocks Edwards, forcing Gobert to engage the ball early. Irving gets to his spot for a pull-up near the elbow, but the shot doesn't fall. The Mavs put Conley's man into this action on double drag, knowing they won't want him to switch onto Doncic, creating a clean opportunity to turn the corner going right. Gobert has to handle guarding 2 with 1, freeing up Doncic to get deep before McDaniels recovers. Doncic uses his short-range touch playing off 2 to make a tough play. Notice McDaniels here. Doncic uses his bigger frame and a screen to bully him. A spin move while the screener flips the screen hammers McDaniels and forces Towns to switch. McDaniels commits to double, freeing up Washington on the pop for 3, but he misses. These shots will need to fall to make Minnesota pay. The Mavs play out of horns with the elbow bigs extended beyond the perimeter. Doncic uses this for Derek Lively to flip the screen, but Gobert guards 2 with 1 effectively, neutralizing any advantage for Lively on the catch, so he passes it back out to Jones, who gets into an uphill dribble handoff with Irving. Kyrie attacks space and uses a step back to get a clean look but misses. Irving initiates this play with Doncic off the court. Lively screens extra high to make Edwards work. Edwards goes under, then Lively screens again, allowing Irving to get to his spot in the paint for a floater playing off 2. On the baseline out-of-bounds play, Irving curls to the ball using Lively to evade McDaniels and hits the catch-and-shoot jumper. Minnesota is going to have a tough time accounting for Irving's quickness and shooting skill. This is one of the challenges when involving non-superstars in this matchup. Irving passes and screens away to free up Washington to attack, but he drives right into Gobert's rim protection. He passes out to Josh Green, who takes a pull-up jumper and misses. Watch the value of hitting with an early screen. Dallas is now playing 5-on-4, which leads to Washington getting a corner 3 that he hits. This shot was missed, but a great example of Irving's aggression level early in the game on the pull-up 3 in transition. Doncic plays out of a handoff from Lively to snake into the gap. Gobert engages Doncic to allow McDaniels to recover to Doncic's right side to neutralize a potential floater or pull-up. Doncic counters with a step back and reads Anthony Edwards' ball watching on the shot fake, setting up a 45% cut for Jones for the catch and dunk. Creative approach by Doncic to snake into the gap for a quick step-back 3, but he doesn't take the shot. He has a window to dump it to Lively for a give and go and creates a deep paint touch to get into a finish off 2. Doncic gets featured in the post here and throws a wild no-look hook pass to the weak side corner. The ball finds Hardy, but he attacks late in the clock and gets a tough shot as the result by taking a one-leg jumper near the elbow. Clear disconnect here with Gafford and Doncic. There isn't time to not be quick and assertive with the second screen and double drag, causing Doncic to have to just launch a shot from half court. Once again, Doncic gets to his spot, turning the corner right out of double drag, with Gobert having to account for the paint and hits the pull-up 3. Minnesota was aggressive against this zoom action. Naz Reid is aggressive in the gap, and the strong side is handled 2, with 1 in addition to Gobert playing up. Doncic tries to draw the low defender by using a no-look pass to Exum in the corner, 2, but Conley reads it. With Gobert playing up more in ball screen coverage, Dallas has a great counter by featuring Doncic on the elbow out of horns. Exum hands it off to Doncic to set up essentially double drag by screening McDaniels before Gafford, the other elbow big, screens too. Gobert commits to blitz and Doncic counters by holding until Gafford gets past the tag man, and Doncic uses a no-look pass to create. This shot was a miss, but shows Doncic can get to his spots for looks he likes when he wants. Reed is cross-matched after an early push and offensive rebound. Doncic gets to his spot on the step-back three. Reed is still guarding Doncic after another offensive rebound. Doncic easily turns the corner but draws McDaniels, helping off the strong side to pressure, allowing Gobert to recover back to Gafford. But even despite that, Doncic throws a late lob for Gafford to get a point-blank floater and misses. This was an ideal approach for Minnesota. Gafford flips the screen for Doncic, but Gobert is able to backpedal and neutralize the roll, while McDaniels recovers to contest Doncic taking a pressured floater near the top of the paint. This was a clever approach with Irving using his shooting gravity to backcut instead of waiting for a zoom action. He immediately hits Gafford in the middle of the floor, and Gobert engages him on the catch. Lively immediately finds Washington but isn't ready for the catch and loses it out of bounds. Another example of Washington's shooting being vital. Hardaway pushes early and gets Towns to blitz, freeing up Washington wide open on the pop but misses the shot. Irving draws two after Lively screens, so he hits Lively on the short roll. Then the ball gets to Doncic on the wing. Doncic misses the catch-and-shoot jumper, but it was a clean look. Great early attack by Irving by using his speed to get to the rim for the scoop finish on the break. Doncic shows the physical advantage he has over Edwards, too. He brings up Lively to screen, then sends him away to throw off the timing of the rim protector. Doncic gets deep on the drive, leaning into Edwards before playing off two in the paint and finishing through contact for the N1. Dallas just shoot up Minnesota's Towns and Reed front court. Doncic draws two on the screen and hits Lively in the pocket, who uses a Euro step with Towns trying to protect the rim as the low defender, creating an easy finish. Great example of Irving's value pushing on the break. Doncic gets it on the trail and attacks left to set up the spin back right against Edwards and finishes at the rim without Gobert on the floor to protect the paint. After an offensive rebound, Washington gets it from Lively and shot fakes to create a flyby, then gets it to Irving on a handoff, with Washington coming to screen on Irving's left side. Towns follows him while trying to recover and is out of position, allowing Irving to turn the corner on Edwards going right to get deep for a floater playing off two. This was a big breakdown from Minnesota here. Kyle Anderson wants to hedge and recover, but McDaniels commits to the switch. Doncic attacks downhill playing off two, stays patient to draw help, then makes the bounce pass to Lively and the dunker for the wide-open finish. Washington was left wide open, another pick and pop, with Towns guarding the action, committing to double without Gobert on the court. Doncic finds Washington for the wide-open look but misses it. Simple stuff here, but staying active on the boards pays off. Lively commands Minnesota's attention while Jones uses his athleticism to come up with the ball and immediately floats a putback attempt and gets it to go. Doncic catches the Timberwolves with the throw-ahead pass to Irving for the catch and finish. Minnesota is cross-matching with Lively by having Anderson guard him. They try to hedge and recover and pick and roll, so Doncic gets the ball to Lively in the pocket, who doesn't force it and moves the ball around. Washington gets it in the corner to make Towns pay by attacking the closeout baseline for a reverse finish and gets the N1. Irving attacks early, rating Gobert is playing up to touch, wanting to backpedal to protect the paint. Gafford rescreens on the drive to create an advantage. Irving trusts Washington to attack Reed off the catch, resulting in him creating a fly by using a fake playing off two before the floater. Gafford's screen in the backcourt forces Gobert to engage Irving very high on this play, creating a quick chance for Irving to explode to the rim for a finish with the advantage. McDaniels engaging Irving at half court allows him to once again turn the corner for a drive. This was a wild play with Irving using a scoop finish far from the rim, playing off two at a tough angle. Gafford screens high for Irving, pulling Gobert out of the paint early, creating a chance for Irving to get creative on the drive. He plays with pace and holds Gobert long enough for Gafford to get behind him, setting up the live dribble late lob for the dunk. Doncic plays out of pick and roll with Gafford by snaking into the gap, then Gafford sets a Gortat screen on the drive. Gobert commits to helping on Doncic, who counters with a late lob to Gafford at the front of the rim. Tough play from Gafford after Doncic gets blitzed, then hits him in the pocket. He loses the ball on the attack, resulting in a turnover. Irving continues to trust Gafford after that last play, finding him for the drop-off pass after redriving baseline out of the corner. This was great poise from Gafford by using a shot fake to freeze the defense before the finish. Here Irving gets an isolation opportunity against Edwards on the wing. He uses a jab step before raising up to shoot. He misses this one, but ball movement can generate a clean look. Dallas benefited from continuing to push the pace after Washington secures the ball and pushes the pace. Lively gets a 2-on-1, then finds Jones wide open. This was another example of Washington getting a wide-open pick and pop by bringing Towns into the action. Flipping the screen really opens up the behind-the-back pass from Doncic. These are shots that would bring momentum swings if they fall. The Mavericks create a mismatch for Washington to post up Conley and draws a foul after attacking out of the face-up. This is something they have to exploit when possible going forward. The Mavericks deploy stack pick and roll with Lively as the big and Josh Green as the back screener. McDaniels unders the high ball screen with Gobert staying committed to protecting the paint. Doncic reads the play and takes the step-back three with a window of opportunity to hit the shot. Irving draws a blitz here and hits Washington on the pop, creating an attack off the catch with the defense out of rotation. This leads to Doncic having a chance to attack off the catch, but the result is a spin move and attempt to finish off two through contact but misses. Lively stays attacked to complete the play by outworking Gobert to the ball, then finishes the putback. This was an interesting approach by Doncic. He uses a zoom action to get the ball but doesn't dribble off the screen contact on the handoff. He then brings Lively up to screen and sells potentially using it with the jab right, stays patient, then attacks middle after McDaniels opens up. This leads to him drawing a foul on the drive. Washington continued to be the initiator for the Mavericks offense, knowing Towns would have to guard him. Washington screened for Doncic to come get the ball, setting up a screen for Lively off the three-point line, forcing Gobert to engage and backpedal, setting up Doncic's attack in the gap by snaking the screen for a step-back jumper. This is as simple as Washington tossing it to Irving and bringing Towns into the action, allowing Irving to just blaze past him with his quickness by turning the corner. He gets to his spot for the floater playing off two. Irving took advantage of Minnesota trying to load the gap by helping early at the nail, creating a bounce pass to Green for a clean catch and shoot look that he missed. A good shot attempt regardless. Another good look for Irving by having Gafford hand it off to him, then flip the screen, creating space for Irving to take a pull-up. He missed the shot, but this shows Irving will be able to maneuver his way to his spots against Minnesota. Hardy has provided the Mavs with another aggressive attacker. On this play, he attacks the paint in transition before spraying it out to Green in the corner for the catch-and-shoot jumper. Edwards applies aggressive ball pressure on Hardy, and it disrupts the play. Gafford ends up getting the ball to attack Gobert in the paint, which puts him in a challenging position to finish against length. With Doncic back on the floor, he attacks Anderson in the post and doesn't command a double team. This shows Minnesota is willing to live with single coverage when needed in this situation. Doncic takes a step-back jumper and the shot is offline. Dallas was aggressive pushing the pace and used a throw-ahead pass to Green, who ends up missing the open dunk. Doncic's frame poses problem for Minnesota again, with Anderson falling to the ground and forcing Gobert to handle Doncic attacking downhill in a 2-on-1. Doncic gets deep, then completes a wraparound pass to Gafford for the catch and dunk. This will be something to clean up. Green pushes the pace aggressively but turns it over. Washington was playing the 5 on this play, which brought Gobert up in ball screen coverage. Doncic attacked downhill to play off 2 but slipped and fell. Dallas going small will be something to watch. Lively sets a flare screen for Irving to pull Gobert into the action. Irving gets the ball to attack downhill and uses a pass fake before using contact to draw a foul against the recovering defender. This is another interesting concept to get Irving involved. Irving screens for Doncic, and with Minnesota not wanting to switch, this lets Doncic walk the defender down before attacking space going to his right. He ends up missing this shot, but again, this is a process they can use to create downhill attacks. Dallas plays out of a flare screen for Irving again, but instead of the initial option, they get into a counter with Lively rescreening for Irving to come toward the ball. He's able to get into the gap attacking left for a clean floater, but misses. He gets the offensive rebound and misses the putback attempt. With McDaniels going under the early screen, Lively rescreens closer to the three-point line to create a cleaner chance for Doncic to attack. He snakes into the gap to get into a fall-away jumper as McDaniel recovers. Another instance of Lively setting an early screen, then rescreening for Doncic to attack downhill. With Gobert dropping, this allows Doncic to take a step-back jumper that he hits. Minnesota refrains from doubling Doncic on this side isolation touch. He uses a jab step to gauge the defender before raising to shoot and gets it to fall. Those ball screen plays earlier possibly helped him to get into a rhythm. Doncic pushing the pace results in Jones receiving the ball to attack downhill with momentum for a finish. Here's another play for Doncic to attack the gap, snaking the ball screen, and this time he plays off 2, uses a fake, and draws a foul. Playing out of double drag, Doncic is able to turn the corner attacking right into space before drawing a foul on the drive. Again, these actions are going to continue to force Minnesota to either stay home on the corner and then drop, or give something else up. Irving stays active off the ball after giving it up by filling the corner. He uses it to attack baseline, but Edwards does an effective job of guarding him throughout the sequence before the result is a tough shot that doesn't fall. Washington gets a clean catch on the pick and pop sequence after Doncic throws the behind the back pass. Minnesota rotated off the corner to engage Washington on the catch, creating a next opportunity for Jones to get the ball in the corner. With Gobert getting out, the shot was missed. This is a limitation Dallas faces when Minnesota floods the strong side with Gobert on the court. Doncic makes the right basketball play by passing to Jones on the wing, but he drives into a packed paint and misses the floater. Lively screens early for Irving, which creates a pull-up three. This is why Gobert has to play up in coverage against him, since he quickly gets to the spot and can pull the trigger. Irving missed the finish against Gobert's rim protection, but this play is a great display of Lively's value. He recovers the offensive rebound, gets it out to Doncic, who takes and makes a step-back three against Edwards. This was another play that needs to be cleaned up. Washington attacks off the catch after the pop, but turns it over. This was problematic late in the game. However, Washington made up for it by filling the corner in transition and being ready to shoot and knocking it down. This play ended in a travel, but Doncic showed the vulnerability of the Timberwolves' defense. He draws a blitz involving Gobert, then throws a no-look pass to Lively on the dive, drawing both corner defenders. Conley was in a position to get Lively to travel, but this is risky to live with multiple times. This is simply a great player rising to the moment. Doncic attacks McDaniels in isolation with Minnesota, trusting him as a defender. Doncic uses contact on a step back and hits the jumper. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Every like and comment on this video helps reach new people as well.